Good morning, Professor. How did you find the tokens?
Good morning, Piotr. It was totally by chance. My original study was the use of clay in the ancient Near East. I was interested in materials. I wanted to know how clay had first been used, when, where, and for what. And for that study, I went to the Middle East, wherever I knew collection of clay objects were kept as early as I could find them, about 7,500 BC. And I was looking for bricks, I was looking for pots, I was looking for figurines, and I found all of that. But I also found tiny objects of geometric shape. They were very well done. There had to be a meaning. They were clay. I collected them. And then they were everywhere. I found them when I was going to Syria, they were there. When I was going to Turkey, they were there. When I was going to Iraq, they were there. When I was going to Iran, they were there. So they had to have a meaning, and that is how I started to worry about them and try to find their meaning.
So actually, that was exactly how writing came about.
Well, that is yet, yes, obviously the Rosetta Stone, to know what the tokens were envelopes made of clay that had tokens inside, and the marks of tokens on the outside. And these marks then are exactly the same as the first tablets. And those marks were done with tokens. So you can go backwards. You start with tablets where you know this is writing, and then you go to envelopes, and then you go to before envelopes when it was only tokens. And the succession is perfect. You have ample evidence. You have some 350, if I'm right, early tablets with token impression. You have 250 envelopes, 16 of them with markings, and then lots of tokens.
Thank you so much, Professor Surratt, and thank you for being with us.
And I do appreciate the invitation, and I've been delighted to be in your beautiful city.
The pleasure is all ours. Thank you.